Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. For you guys, it has been, I don't know, a day since the last episode. If you're binging them in the future, maybe, you know, like 10 seconds. For me, it has been about 3 days because I've been feeling unwell. And I am... and that is why I record in advance, in case something like that happens. But while I've been too unwell to record,
Killer right this second. Maybe we ought to take in the sights.
there's been a murder.
Hello there. Your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As
Gnome
a guest of
hat.
honor, you deserve the best in comfort.
Gnome hat.
Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime. I'll say, there's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some
Ew.
folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
Hey, Black Hole Birdie may be a savage brute.
Okay.
I still don't understand why anyone...
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she divisive?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How'd she get
Why,
famous?
she was a natural. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
Okay.
Sure, go on ahead. I'll grab your bags.
Okay. So, yeah, I've been playing New Vegas the last few days while I've been too unwell to record this. And that's been a lot of fun. It took me about like 5 crashes in Good Springs before I realized that the install I was playing on did not have New Vegas anti-crash, because I think I had uninstalled it and reinstalled it on like a different drive, on my better drive that's faster for load times and such.
I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to depart.
Apologies, sir, but the atmospheric complex is on complete lockdown. No one's allowed in or out until the murder investigation's complete.
Ooh, and that might take us like a couple of episodes. Ooh.
I understand the lockdown. Really, I do. You've got your job to do, and you'll get fired if you don't do it.
Thanks for the understanding.
I wasn't finished. Couldn't I just go out on a ship for a brief period? A handful of minutes, maybe? Just a quick trip to Byzantium so I can check on...
Okay. The fact that this game only runs at like 30 frames per second while recording is
Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
it's really getting to me because I was just playing New Vegas, capped at like at 60 at the least. But I know my monitor goes up to 144.
Oh my stars. This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
Yeah, I know. I've watched Agent Khan. They make most of the jet in the Mojave Wasteland. You see, the joke is Fallout New Vegas.
You believed Halcyon Helen's death was the worst part of all this.
What? You
don't mean to tell me that it isn't. There's something even worse?
There is. I spent 6,000 bits on a new suit for the unveiling, but now that it's been postponed, I'll never get a chance to show it off.
My lord.
Oh dear. Workplace malaise is moral bankruptcy. Joy. Don't. That's weird. Whoa! Dude, max level. Max level. This is the last level. Well, all of these are pretty good. I guess get those to 50. Are there any perks that I want? Okay, and then these perks. Do. I guess. More quiet weapon damage. And oh, you guys have perk points. Do more damage, I guess. I don't care. With guns, and you more health. Yeah.
You know, for a monument to the wealth of the elite built on the backs of the working class, it's real pretty. I guess.
Is there a glass ceiling?
Bet you 10 bits. This is all just some sort of publicity.
Yes, there is. Do you know what is a publicity stunt? Bam! What's that thing in Spectrum Brown? What's that thing at the bottom? It's gross, and it will come in later. I know this because I've played this before.
Emotional trauma on me. I demand a room upgrade.
Join us for the Prophet of Probability seminar.
Oh, come on.
Hey, you got it open.
I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
Yeah, I don't believe you. People like you never wash their hand. And that's truth.
I did not read about this. Murder or no murder, it is my right to loiter on a bar stool. However,
With house.
Grand Ballroom.
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Hi.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Nice to meet you. We spoke over the Aether Wave. I don't remember this, but...
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
What have you got for me, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Whoa.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Long guns and engineering are giving me this speech check. I wish there was more stuff like that in this game.
I work with the materials to which I have access. Halcyon has no shortage of rifles. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Got it.
Go on then.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand. You'll want to peer into the...
Okay, so this is a unique weapon that doesn't do a lot of damage. That would be a fun weapon restricted run. You'd have to use console commands, but whoa. It does do damage.
All right, here we go.
Not a lot, though.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin. The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced.
Okay.
Oh, you'll love this.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy.
How curious. I must have...
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Okay, what's this discrepancy?
This footprint stands out from the normally... Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants. Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very... It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Taste the dirt.
Do that? We got...
Analyze the dirt.
Traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass,
Ooh,
fertilizer,
purpleberry.
and can all be found in the purpleberry. This deduction appeared.
Good work, Inspector. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure act. Check in with the concierge.
Yeah.
You're, really digging around Helen's body for clues, huh?
Yep.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee.
Ooh. Name of her killer?
This is plausible, but requires additional information.
Isn't Black Hole Bertie staying here?
Wondering about that. Before we arrived, I heard something on the Aether Waves about Black Hole Birdie taken up at the Grand Colonial.
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anyone else?
Accessing guest database. B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001. This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved complement. Split.
Okay. Anything here? Spectrum Brown just seems like the grossest thing ever. But with that, we actually have half of the Spectrum colors. Granted, the easiest ones, but... Was it you? Was it you? Okay.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Why is everybody staring? Didn't nobody teach them to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
Haha.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
You happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheap.
It was Helen's suite? What about your high-profile guests?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Okay. Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Heard Black Hole Bertie was staying here.
Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get
I don't care.
Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Ooh. Interesting. So they broke up.
Her deal? Not making them. I'd laugh at my own comment, but everyone knows there's no bigger joke than the prophet of profitability herself. Didn't you hear Helen's interview? That woman is the definition of humbuggery. Anyone who gives her the time of day is a right fool. I mean, Spencer Woolrich has taken several of her productivity seminars, and look where it got him. Don't waste your time.
Any reason Woolrich would want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. You know,
closer with some people than others?
Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons.
Okay.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I like to, I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
Lower
Who
levels.
would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Arizo's plant. Of interest to your investigation. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized. You'll have to find a way in on your own. If you're
Okay.
sure.
I don't give a crap.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest.
So it's just the lucky 38.
This loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to? Next stop,
Whoa. Okay. Clues. Clues. This is kind of our, base of operations, during, this quest line. Is, I'm already max level. It's upsetting that I'm already max level and I've still got like however many more episodes of this. Yeah.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Gulp. Okay, so someone took the Needler.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
So he seems sad that she's dead. And not like, ooh, she finally got what was coming to her. But also like, just left that on a phonograph. Could be trying to clear his name. And I know the answer because I've played this before. And I remember, but...
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
Yes.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
You mean Ruth Bellamy?
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
Just turn this into an ad. It's heart-stoppingly good.
Stop. Please warn me before you provide me with unsolicited ideas. There are waivers you need to sign. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
I need to access the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Okay.
You have a lead to check.
Okay. Yeah, as you can see, all our companions are here.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was this to your liking?
Sure.
Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing. Oh, so sorry.
Oh crap, okay.
What authorized floor can I bring you to?
If it's brown, drink it down. One of the worst slogans ever, maybe, in the history of anything. You see any clues? Clues. Clues.
I was thinking about going for a swim, but I don't want to come out stinking like a dead rat.
Oh yeah, gross.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Whoa.
Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the purpleberry orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
Interesting. Irion was here. Interesting.
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of its stinking work. Of course, I guess it don't much matter, seeing as how you already went and stood in the... I guess it's no business of mine, but... Is investigating a pool part of your job?
There could be evidence in the pool.
Gee, I hadn't thought of that. You're pretty sharp. As you might guess, the pool's closed to the public for the moment. Some of the guests ain't taking kindly to it, but it's better than giving folks diseases.
Why? Is the fertilizer supposed to be in the water?
Hell no, it ain't normal. Law almighty, that's a... Can't do much now, but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the... alright. You may want to visit the sun parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used.
Okay.
Now, anything else I can do for you? All sounds right by me. It'll be nice to actually have guests to guard. I don't... You know, I might...
Okay. Is this a side quest? Yes. Fix the pool. This is clearly a high priority task. Why aren't these beasts contained? Oh yeah, these beasts are not contained. Oh, these are probably like max level enemies. We're probably gonna be facing max level enemies throughout this DLC. Which is fine. I don't need more lockpicks. I have more lockpicks than I could possibly find the use for, ever. Where did our Spectrum Orange go? I seem to no longer have it. Well, that's a shame.
Why would anybody bring raptidons up here? Don't this hotel have a policy on animals?
Wow. Nice work.
Evan, remember, cards tonight. If you don't show, I'll set a raptidon loose in here with you. Don't forget, you hear? I need help knocking B down a Runger 3. She's had me writing field reports for her all week. I've been playing Fallout. I was put off by the fact that I didn't get like a brown. You did a bad thing. Lose karma. I genuinely wonder how much karma just like stealing is. Like, how much karma do you actually lose? Oh yeah, why bother unlocking the door? Why bother? Why bother?
Whew. Thanks for the help back there. I've actually never fired a gun before. Is this ringing in your ears normal?
Might want to see a doctor about that.
That's more than a little disconcerting, since I maxed out my medical allotment this month. That's what I call my booze fund. Still,
okay.
I had to be alive to be able to go deaf later. I'm not sure if I actually hit any shots. If you hadn't intervened, it could have been bleak.
Okay. Take care. I'm not gonna be a jerk about it. Okay. Okay. Seems Rizzo's has set me up with a rather straightforward task. Mix chemicals by cycling each vat. Oh dear. Any opportunistic freelancer that reads this should find me near the hotel balcony. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, gardening. Okay, what does this guy want?
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means?
What do you think it means?
Might mean that you can be trusted. Might not. Guess we'll see.
Why go after a hotel pool? Not exactly the most high-profile target.
Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's choice. But you're right. It ain't high profile. And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor.
Okay.
Here. Or grand. There's a chemical mixing machine in the greenhouse that has more than a few volatile chemicals. Mix them and render that pool. Dump the mix into the pool, then find somebody in Slug and tell them you did it for Rizzo's. That'll get those damn bastards into some red water. Yeah.
I don't... Look, I'm not messing with that guy's thing. I don't care. I don't want... I don't care about sabotaging the pool. Especially not right after doing Peril on Gorgon, where Spacer's Choice did all that crap. But to be fair, this DLC is about... Rizzo's doing crap. Well, you'll see. You'll see. That one status. Prominating oscillator. Blue water coloring. Prominating... Okay. Blue water. Chlorine sol. Hydrogenated deformer. Okay. Mix chemicals. Confirm. Oh wait, no. Wait, what? Orange number 5. So orange, blue, red. Why doesn't that one go to number 5, huh? Yeah, okay. Okay, I lost the unknown compound. I gained pool cleaner. This is a riveting side quest. I clean the pool. You're right, I was being scary. What DPS does this guy do? Yeah, 25. That's really funny. And that sounds really good for a weapon restricted run. Just like console command that in at the beginning of the game.
It's pretty much just toss ball for folks who don't want to get their hands dirty.
Okay.
Oh, thanks a million, Inspector. The smell cleared right. Of course, we're not gonna get a follow-up shipment for the water anytime soon, so they'll have to get... I got a little something for making my job. I guess I can spare a few bits. I gotta get back to...
Okay. Wow. Now it's water. We should probably dispose of these corpses. No, I'm not doing Phineas's content. Okay, I do have to do how many side objectives? Because the thing is, depending on what route you take through the main quest line, I think there might be some quests that you don't end up doing. That's fine as long as we, you know, do the main quest. However, what are we looking at for side quests in Murder on Eridanos? Let me pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 5 side quests, 4 tasks, and then 3 faction quests. Oh, I don't know what that means, but... Or, well, I know what a faction quest is. I don't know what faction that means.
Maybe you haven't heard, but we're in the middle of a lockdown. No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Burgess. Sorry, we're not gonna get hold of you.
Great, you do that.
Spectrum Orange. Hi! I don't need it. I need to just, like, get in my head. Making sure we had plenty of lockpicks was a good strategy when we did not have way too many lockpicks, because currently we're at a point where extremely rarely a lock will cost 3 lockpicks, and we've got like 200. Okay, I remember my first playthrough. Combat encounter here absolutely kicked my butt. Like, it kicked my butt. Noise range 3 meters. Oh, we don't actually get the perk bonus. That's absurd. That's absurd. Yeah, but maybe if I'm just good at the game, or maybe like this place is filled up with more enemies later on, because right now there are 2 dogs. And that seems to be it. Oh, wow. Spectrum Brown is worth a lot. A lotta. A lot. And now we're just putting that in circulation before it's supposed to be out. Whoops. You think anyone will... Oh, there are Marauders. Okay. Dude, what are these guys like level 5? Like, we far surpassed. Oh.
Officer Danvers, monthly report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Someone hiding.
Was that a different Marauder? Or did he just...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I know. I heard, but...
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
Wow. He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you flathead.
Timeline discrepancy detected.
Detected nearby. Yeah. Give me a moment.
Timeline discrepancy detected. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. His rank would have been that the security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strong.
Okay.
I doubt Rizzo's would ever shed a tear over him.
Where are you, Felix? Why were you in the scary void, Felix?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, is it in here? Huh?
Timeline discrepancy.
Yeah.
This card also expired premature.
Okay. How is that a timeline discrepancy? I don't really know what they mean by the phrase timeline discrepancy, to be honest. Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy detected. If I do the weapon restricted run, at least I wouldn't have to worry about that. Whoa, mama.
Deft hands, Cap.
Okay, and that's the key card. Ooh, refrigerator. Frigiderator. Cold damage. It's weird how rare cold damage is. Like, you'd think there would be, like, a mod for cold damage like there is for plasma, energy, and, you know? I swear if it's another corpse. Up there. Okay, first. Maintenance logs. Messages. Okay, why bother? You know, this is a murder mystery. I should have probably read that. It probably had clues.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. I see. We gotta do some platforming. It's just another corpse.
Timeline discrepancy. This card also expired.
Yeah, okay. That's so cool. Ah!
Whoa, it's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I can't tell if she's happy or in serious pain.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
What's on your neck?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck. Couple of days. Ever since it showed, I really can't imagine life without my little passenger. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe
Gross.
Our alcohol stocks.
Do I have anything that'll increase my medical skill? Because what's my medical skill standing at? 43, so very close. That's under tech. Oh, I just sold all of my consumables. Hold on. Anything that increases... Mind attributes would do it, right?
Thanks for visiting Rizzo. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a cup. If you want to know more about
Why can't I talk to her about her passenger again?
I'm not quite. Now I'd be pleased as. No, and the stuff. Ooh, wait a minute. badness is a big old waste of... We have premium includes a... Which kind would you like?
I don't
care.
Do I put her out of her misery?
Ready for this. Don't mess for the best.
Okay, they didn't like how that I did that. But like, she clearly had a parasite. It is. Okay. So far they don't like me. I guess.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people were sabotaging my operation. And if
Hi.
sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my...
Hold that asinine thought. Who is this?
What the hell are you talking about? I think it's mightily more likely that she's under your payroll.
Not under payroll.
Congratulations, Hathaway.
Well, shame. Anyway, sorry for the heated... Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer...
Sabotage?
Yeah. Just another woe, but...
Yeah, okay.
Brown unveiling, demanding all of our resources and the recent... And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Oh,
Look
man.
At the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us.
I'll figure out what's really happening.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own...
Okay. Oh, hey, that's one of the faction quests. So I guess... Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, all sorts of things that have gone wrong.
Timeline discrepancy.
If it's this corpse. No?
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Ooh.
You find
Okay.
anything? That's real good work, Captain.
Oh, cool. The footsteps. Oh, they're not gone. They're just invisible in.
Lovely weather calls for a...
Okay, let's.
harvest, I do believe. Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
Oh, my dear Law. Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but do you know what's going on with your face?
Why, thank you. Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt. And
You seem excessively happy.
Why, you say that as if it's a bad. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence.
What do you mean?
Happy workers lead to happy customers.
Okay.
And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout...
Did Halcyon Helen come through here?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hire me.
Okay.
Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside. That's right. She was. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch. All I know is one of our certified tour guides.
Murder weapons.
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here, and I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears.
Why is that usually bloody?
That is, Miss Helen.
Okay, well, Peter.
Of course.
Okay.
You'd best steer clear of it. I do hope this. I can't stop you from poking around, but do be my. There's a reason why we.
Is high. How nearby? Oh, right here.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Captain, look out!
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Okay, Captain.
Scared of worm-like creatures. That's. I think it would be really interesting if Flaws gave you skill points as well. What do you mean? If there were crews nearby, it would say beep 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 beep. Timeline description.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more. Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector.
Okay.
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay, but I don't care. I'm doing this side quest. Exterminator automech. Is that... Oh dear. Oh, they're so fast.
Try another weapon.
This weapon works fine. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Just wanted to make you smile.
Gross. Parasite jelly. Ugh. I will say, I wish. I really do wish the build up to the parasites was a lot quicker. Or not quicker. Yeah. It's too quick. That's my issue.
Timeline detected nearby.
Cool. What is it?
Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals.
Okay.
This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide on purpleberry saplings,
Ooh.
these canisters can typically be found chemical makeup of substance.
Okay. And... Ooh, drunk ravagers. Oh, a drunk lobber. They should have made an enemy that's a drunk lobster. Spectrum vodka red and black. Ooh, that's another color. Labs access security card. Gold. Yeah. Ooh, Rizzo's dark matter chocolate.
Embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not. The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together, instigated a fury.
I seen Birdie snap a tossball stick in half before.
So it was probably as they broke up. Okay, more Spectrum Black. Okay, the drunk lobber was... What do you even look at in this telescope? It's clouds. Oh, dang, I miss playing this game.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Is it the corpse?
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I'm not even trying to do that quest right now. Alright. Is it footprints? Is it perhaps footprints? Wow. Is it footprints? Oh.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
What the heck is this? Automech Depot? Access user logs. Ooh, Rizzo's intern. Rizzo's intern. Gotta question that guy. Is it perhaps footstep? Oh yeah, it is.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging.
Watch out!
Sounds like Wendy Malick. That sounded very much like Wendy Malick. Did she voice act on this game? And I didn't know? That would be extremely surprising. Oh, a bunch of apples. You have lost karma. One of my favorite memes, one of my favorite Fallout memes is it's just a screenshot of the like you have lost karma, and it's labeled it's labeled Fallout games when you steal a can of beans from Super Hitler. Cause sometimes it does feel like that. Oh, little sprats.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What the heck? Here's the entrance. Whoa.
This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functional.
Yeah,
Cause
okay.
of short-out is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
What is it?
The substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and
You know you're liable.
Interesting. Again, this game really, really, really needs a money sink. I hope that's like, cause you've got the unreliable. Normally in games like this, money sinks would be weapons and housing. And this game, you know, weapons are randomized leveled loot. And you've got the unreliable, but you could still have them
I could do that.
spend a lot of money on like upgrades to the unreliable. Hi.
Hey! Oh, wait. It doesn't matter if you're you.
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
Don't quit your day job.
Ouch. Well, your candor's appreciated. Even if it means I'll have to hit the books even. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-time.
Okay, you haven't been causing trouble, have you?
No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times. Don't worry though.
Okay. I found this.
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diet. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix the...
This is why you should only ever carry one set of clothes.
Okay.
We have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings. How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
You really should just come clean.
But there's nothing to come clean about.
Okay, I found weed killer.
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me. Well, yes. Our exterminator Automax only...
Okay.
And even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a... The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Believe me, I know that. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards. I know
Dang.
it's not to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. Wow.
Okay.
Thank you so much. You do this for me, and I'll make sure to do whatever I can. I'm real proud.
Okay, you don't need to be proud of me. Ooh, Spectrum Vodka Green. I believe that means we're only missing 2 colors, and we'll be able to get the crazy gun. And we can even probably, we're max level now, we can definitely get it to the max level for a weapon, which I believe would be 41.
Never knew purple berries grew on trees. Guess you learned.
You're back, I see.
I think it's more...
How's the investigation going? All right, let's hear the details.
Drink was spilled over the processing console.
A drink? I ain't never heard of no sabotage.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problem.
Yeah.
You left a few of them intact, even. Smashed more than I'd like, but...
Never did.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage, anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
I mean, they were just trying to kill everything.
We've got something in common with the waspitos, then. Probably why Slug just set the mechanicals to it.
In your
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself. I mean, a Slug agent...
Okay.
Ha! New Slug.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings...
Okay.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. Summers? The intern? I didn't really take... Right now, we have the
No, stop.
The orchardist seems to get off on complicating...
Okay.
Thoughts?
I think that...
Now that that's... we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job. Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. What the hell are you proposing? Let her... She wants to help, does she?
Okay.
With
I kind of blazed through the dialogue. I was reading it. I'm running out of time to record. I'm running out of time to record. Do you have any more quest for me?
So, at the end of the day, but at the moment...
Okay. Oh, where is the crazy awesome gun that you gotta... I think it's actually just in the same area as our next quest objective. I have to be so incredibly careful not to sell any of the Spectrum vodka. But yeah, we got 6. We are missing blue and purple. Beep, beep, beep. Timeline discrepancy. Beep, 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 beep. Timeline I like this DLC, but my goodness, Shh. I was just talking about how annoying you are. Really? You don't say. You don't say.
You've discovered more footprints. Timeline discrepancy.
Is it footprints, perhaps?
Congratulations, Inspector.
Yep.
You've discovered more footprints belonging to...
How are we carrying capacity-wise? Wow.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Is it footsteps? Wow.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, another Spectrum vodka orange. Gulp. I didn't realize that was stealing. Hi.
What are you doing in here? No, she fell off. That can't be it either, seeing how an inspector? Bleeding hell.
Okay.
Tromped in. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame.
Okay, do you have a quest for me?
Indeed. What?
Do you have a quest for me?
Hello? Bleeding hell.
No.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Is it these footsteps?
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline discrepancy.
Is it footsteps?
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay.
That's what you get!
What? Where was that coming from? Oh, I thought that was like a journal and it would be a clue! Clues!
Miss Helen was at this lab too. We're close to finding something. I can feel it.
Okay. First like dungeon. Gulp, I'm starting to think something went wrong here.
I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacity, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Okay. Drat. I hate not having a high enough skill to do things.
Another corporate lab, another dead lab coat.
Okay. Hi.
How many acres did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
I'm investigating Halcyon Helen's murder.
You do know that Halcyon Helen is
Yeah.
portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day.
Okay.
Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange.
Spectrum
Of
Orange.
course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Ms. Inspector.
Sure.
I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent...
Aggressive, persuade.
Yes. I suppose perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them. And lose my life's work?
Oh, okay.
Do any researchers in this...
Staff can be replaced, you know. Oh no. We're a research and development firm. So you've no essentially, the product's potential for profit is nearly limitless. Now, was there anything else? Excellent. Now,
these people don't deserve to die.
The door to the
Yeah. Let's use the sedative instead of killing them, because we haven't killed any of them yet. Actually, this weapon here knocks them out for like a good second. So we could... We could use this as like... The thing is, if we do that, then Parvati and Felix will just be like, kill. Okay. Kind of weird to have people on dissection tables. But, you know. I don't know. I've never, Sulfur-soaked top hat. What? Can I not take it? What? Dude, I don't care. I want that in my ship. Okay, there's absolutely nothing this way. It means we'll actually have to go in. Okay. See. Why try? Why try?
That was fun.
What? What's happening?
I've been waiting for this.
It is so not cool putting parasites in your drink.
Guessing they film all their advertisements here.
Boom.
Together. Wanted to make you smile.
Whoa, Raptidon head anatomy. Did you guys know that? I've been so out of it the last few days. And I think you guys can definitely tell. I barely don't do enough damage. It's annoying. Don't.
We all in one piece?
I wonder what it would be like if there was like a game like this quest line where you actually had to worry about being infected with a parasite. Like, you could get infected with it and it would like limit your dialogue options and stuff like that. Yeah, I did kill most of them though. Why do you care so much? Take all of the stuff. Right. Elevator. We've got so much stuff and so much money that I don't have to worry about looting.
Just doing the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
What was that? Boss, we gotta move.
Gulp. How did you guys get out there?
Somebody didn't want us talking to Dr. Blossom. You think it was Miss Helen's killer?
Timeline discrepancy
Whoa.
detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely...
Yeah, okay. Oddly minimal blood.
To die. What do you think happened to her?
I don't get it. If the killer's some type of dissident, they'd want to make a bloody mess. Set an example.
Whoa.
We gotta hunt this killer down, boss. They're not gonna stop until we do.
Wait. 5 out of 8 Spectrum vodkas deposited.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time.
Yeah.
As the other corpses already scanned. Timeline. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
This is Dr. Blossom. Iridanium gigaceous slug research report 1. Subject, a bunch of slugs. Ugh. These things may well be Rizzo's ticket to the top of the board. But at the end of the day, they still look like my brother would if he ever stopped wearing that damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
These things are parasites. The canid didn't seem to mind, but it's almost as stupid as my research staff. Good stuff. Oh, whoops. Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. That's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
Cool. I wonder if we had known our way around. No, it's way too long to get from here to the scary zone.
Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Whoa.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, clean.
Cutting the wire.
See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt this.
Ooh. That's scary. Okay, open case. Not all Spectrum flavors are present. I guess Spectrum Brown does not count. Either way, only 2 more flavors. And we've got that. And that's, I believe, a task. It's not like a quest, yeah.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled colonization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
I gotta get out of
I don't really
here.
know what a waspito is, but I think we're about to get educated in a hurry.
No. We're on our way out. Oh dear. Oh, this isn't even the bridge off. Oh, and that does like no damage. Wow, yeah, these guys are tough.
Caution advised. Mosquito venom sacs release the chemical, patent pending, name withheld, that makes a single sting up to 12 times more painful and deadly than that of organic wasps.
Okay. Now let's go greet Administrator Ludovico. Or not greet, but talk to. Is Administrator Ludovico in on it? Whoa, we may never know, though I'll stress. Again, I know. Here, let's see. Let's let's tinker this fella. Oh goodness. That would be such an insane weapon restricted run. Like, oh my goodness, it went up so little in damage. It went up so little. And you definitely want to get the you definitely want to get the where is it? Is it in engineering? No. Wait, where is it? Oh, science, yeah. Tinker cost minus 90%. What weapon class does this count as? Handgun. So you'd want to spec into handgun and science.
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization, coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
You seem tightly wound.
Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Is it Matthias?
I wish. Wouldn't give a damn if you...
Well, I can look for it, yeah.
Missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 Slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else? He was last stationed at the...
Okay, cool. I don't trust the Rizzo security just because I'm so scared of them being like the...
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple flakes.
Is there, like, deep water anywhere in this game? Wait, why did I have a second quest marker? What's my second objective? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. That's scary.
Would you like
Chapter 12, Murder on Eridanos. Whoa.
I don't think he can see us, Captain. On account of that huge mask cutting off his vision.
Hi.
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you.
Easy, friend. No need to get violent. There are as many reasons to spare my life as there are flavors in Rizzo's Spectrum vodka. I'll give you 2 reasons. First, I am a valuable asset to the and secondly, I'm just here doing a job for a VIP. Mascot's honor.
What kind of job?
I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black. I don't
Okay.
have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter. You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just... Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract...
Okay, tell me what you know, or they'll have to rinse your remains.
What? Please don't hurt me. The pilot house complex. Me?
Okay. Cool. Now let's talk to Administrator Ludovico. Yeah.
The pollination cycle began without my authorization. The loss of so many mosquitoes will set back production at the orchards for weeks, if not months. I'm disappointed in you. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are...
The plot thickens, Administrator.
Have my attention.
Blossom is dead.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility. Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good.
This is like, this is, it was, this is who shot Mr. Burns.
This is my apologies,
Okay.
Inspector. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her off. Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke? My apologies. I can tell you're not...
Okay.
You don't know why there was a mascot in your room. I think. Such as? I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of, shall we say, benign negligence. I keep my distance and don't involve myself unless necessary. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
No. Ooh. Now we'll meet with that guy, but we actually won't do that now, because now we're gonna say goodbye for today. Oh, I thought that was one of the flavors of Spectrum I was missing. And now I am very, very excited at the thought of just like it's got a really weird arc too. Ooh, this is a good spot to And that is all for today's episode of Murder on Eridanos. Same time, same channel next week for the thrilling second part. Goodbye.